Well, I'm gonna die, apparently.
Rip. Well, at least it spawns you back here.
Yeah, that's fair. Get in the circle! Time to purify bad doggo.
Time to purify Fido.
You know, actually, what would be a really good item for this? There's
What?
two. Speed nut. And ice stone.
Perhaps just stay outside of the ring, just to get away from his range.
There is an infinite range on that. And we win! Poor Garmer! He's dead.
He was a bad dog anyway.
What the hell are these? And why did I just get so goddamn many of them? Rotten Nut restores life. I think these poison you. To be perfectly honest. Well, it's a good thing we cleared all of them first. I got a banana.
Otenko.
And the ghouls in this area are quite literally on fire! Burn box.
Burn box.
Butter gun. Nice attack, should kill them.
You got one?
Yes, I just got one. From Garmer. Oh. Okay. We killed a wolf and then stole his lens, I guess. We killed a dog and then stole his treasure.
We stole his buried treasure.
Well, we'll come back to this later.
2 hours later.
I mean, pretty much, yeah. Also, how do you like the pile driver theme? It is my favorite theme in the game.
It's pretty nice.
Oh, I see that. Okay. I didn't see the stairs before. Ooh, bombs!
You okay?
Yeah, no, I'm just tired. Been up for, what, 14 hours now?
Maybe you ought to go bed soon?
No. Bed is for losers. This is what I always hated in the older games, where it's like, go into room, do one thing, leave room, go into other room, do one thing. It's just... okay.
Yeah, that was a very common thing with some of the older games.
No matter what, it's gonna be dangerous. Danger is one of my names. 592.
What are your other names?
Idiot, stupid, dumb, on crack, and brain dead.
That looks like a mouse.
I'm fairly certain this is a mimic. Yeah, it is.
Freeze, bitch!
There's also the guy right behind me. I think he just got killed. Let's just use all 15 of these.
Let's see what the results are. Oh god, the street! Oh god!
Oof! Well, the good news is it's over.
Okay, stop.
I think this was my least favorite dungeon when I was younger.
Why is that?
Because I just don't like this one. The controller... No, oh, Otenko's coming up.
He's jittering on up.
He's certainly doing something.
He got shook. He has taken a page out of Urianje's book and has been shooketh. Oh god. Just imagine, you know, right, you have a game where one of the main characters speaks like fucking Shakespeare. And, like, you're expected to know what he's saying. Like, there was one point where I think I was doing Shadowbringers, and I just, like, completely lost track of what he was saying. I think I, like, was unable to read for a few seconds. And it looked like just a stream of, like, consonants, and I was just like, what are you saying?
Otenko.
Look, M! The floor!
Behold!
Behold the floor!
Behold, even more floor!
Oh, by the way, that's the boss over there. It panned
Is
over him
it?
for a second, but can't see him anymore, I guess. Yeah, that was the boss.
How bad is he?
We have the ice one, so it shouldn't be that bad. Keep getting
Ow.
bird strikes. I'm afraid of it. Can't go that way. Yes, I very much love getting light. Oh well, there's a
It's Bloodwing.
Bloodwing wasn't a bitch. Well, I mean, she wasn't until Jack literally blew her head off. Speaking of, Handsome Jack... Oh, yeah, this is why I hated it. Touch the...
Touch the edge and he'll get burned.
Otenko.
Hmm? Oh, right, this is Firetop Mountain. And these are the original golems. That's the actual boss. He's just sitting there, having a chill.
You were saying?
Jack is my favorite name.
Of all time.
Yeah.
Just the like his amount of sarcasm and sass. Him and Alarak from StarCraft are like my thing, where they're just like, yes, we're assholes, but we're also sassy assholes. Got 4 scan grenades. I need those. But like, where they're just like, let me take this time to sass you. Oh my god, he saw me? No. Like, let me take this time here, instead of doing like my actual evil plan, to sass the shit out of you just because I want to have some fun. Right, like they're having fun being the villain. Oh, stuttering. They're not sitting there like, oh, I have to be the bad guy. I don't want to be, but I will. They're sitting there like, I'm the bad guy, and I'm gonna enjoy every fucking minute of it. I love that.
Sadism.
It's not sadism. Yep, called it. Now we just sit here and hold down the B button as the mimic slowly dies.
Now, if only you could do that in Dark Souls.
I mean, in Dark Souls, you touch literally anything and you die, and that's why I don't like it. Like, games that are, like, hard, and that's the game, I don't like. I think that's just a dumb thing. Like, I understand that, like, it's the feeling of accomplishment, but the whole thing from the start just feels artificial because, you know, if they made a puzzle game like that, like, instead of just, you know, we make the enemies one-shot you because, haha, achievement, you know. Oh, okay, I guess I'm using a scan grenade. I think it would be more impactful, but it just feels artificial. Maybe that's just my opinion. But yeah, I don't see what people like about it. Oh, it's alone. Bye-bye!
Dark loans? The fuck?
So they'll actually loan you solar energy with like an 100% interest. But that doesn't matter because they'll take it from my built up solar energy, which I have like a nearly infinite amount of. There we go.
And you can take that interest and shove it up your ass.
I mean, yeah. I'm waiting till the solar bank opens, so that way I can start plugging that with infinite amounts of interest. Oh. Also, I love this Burniflorin that's just running around aimlessly. Oh my god, they made a green mimic? Alright, well... Rising Sun solar grenades. That's fun. Summons a sun particle. I'm just being chased by this mimic. No big deal. No biggie. Actually, if I leave the room, I'll leave.
Excuse me, sir. Is that a treasure chest just following you?
Yes, I'm letting it do its thing. Where even is it? I think it left. I'm gonna have to kill it eventually.
I think it just reset its movement pattern.
No, it's still going. You could hear it.
I don't hear it
There needs to be
anymore.
some... Well, because he's not in the room anymore.
Oh, the lava! Whee!
What was that? That just fell. Who knows?
It was a burnt Klondike bar.
The nose knows. His name is Igor. Igor sees, and he does not forget, for he always knows. Ha! Ha! I'll see myself out.
But
I feel like we're supposed to raise the lava into this room, but
Heh.
Who knows? Well, let's hit this button here.
I don't fucking know.
Well, the lava's rising. Get to high ground. Fight him, Vault Hunter. Oh wait.
Wrong game.
Look for something we can use. Otenko, we can use your giant ass fucking nose.
Drop that wooden crate into the lava.
I don't think it's gonna work. Fire. Fire hurt.
But yeah, there's not a whole lot of VTubers I follow. Mostly because the majority of them are kind of all the same to me.
Yeah, there's a couple that, like, if they pop up in my YouTube feed, I'll, like, watch. But, like, beyond that, like, I don't go on Twitch and I don't watch people. Like, in general, really. I just kind of put on YouTube autoplay, so if, like, a VTuber pops up there, then, well, it happened. But, like, I don't go out of my way to watch anyone, really. Beyond a certain few people.
There are a few I do watch on occasion.
Oh, those are dope.
Iron Mouse is one, Gura is another. When I feel like it, Ina as well, if you know who that is.
I barely know any of them, so what the hell are you doing here?
There's also Shy Lily.
I don't know any of them. Beyond, like, I think I know, like, Girl DM, what's the other one? The raccoon one.
Snuffy.
Snuffy, yeah. Her and, I think one other one. Oh, he's Big Mad. Oh. And, like, one other one that pops up occasionally.
And not to, like, talk shit about VTubers or anything like that, it's just there's not a lot of people in that genre that I actively follow. Beyond those I already follow, or some friends I have made recently that are actually VTubers.
I think the biggest problem is it it lacks the problem, or yeah, it has the problem that all new stuff has, in that it doesn't have a lot of variety yet. So when things start out, there's not usually a lot of variety in how they do and how they work. But I think it will end up having. It will end up having a lot of variety later on, but just not right now. It just needs to, you know, grow. And
I think it's mostly how certain VTubers or how their avatars are made and presented. Like, you got the live 2D ones where it's just a moving PNG and that's about it. Or just the ones where when they talk, their portrait changes and it lights up.
I mean, I kind of like that, but that's more of, in the, like, it's variety and not the same thing every time kind of way. Keep those for. But, like, any style of variance is good. It doesn't matter if it's a bad style of variance, it's still good.
Well, I'm not calling it bad, it's just, it's almost everywhere.
Yeah, I know, but like...
And then you get ones like, Snuffy, who's, live 3D.
Oops!
And you actually...
And then you get like Snuffy, who goes, oops, I accidentally took off all my clothes.
And you actually see her avatar, like, fully moving. Like, it's not just her eyes and mouth and just her top half of the body moving. It's everything. You see her arms moving as well.
I mean, that's like a lot of VTubers that I've seen though. Like, Girl DM has that. She actually even has the hands.
Yeah. And and just the fact that, it's not quite as, I guess, stunted is.
Oh yeah, you mean so
for lack of a better term.
you mean like Iron Mouse? How it's kind of doesn't feel like lifelike almost. I don't know how to word it.
For lack of a better term, yeah.
Yeah, no, like a lot of VTubers have that kind of.
It's like
I don't want to call it artificial movement, but like you know what I mean.
Yeah, yeah.
Where it doesn't feel like there's like a bit of a roboticness to it.
Yeah. And that's kind of what... It's kind of what that particular genre of streaming is missing. That, and the one thing that's holding it back greatly is the drama that's surrounding the community. It's pretty much everywhere, regardless of who you are.
I mean, like, okay. The thing about VTuber drama is it already existed before even VTubers, the VTuber whole deal existed. The reason I'm saying that is because the same people who were doing VTuber drama did idol drama in Japan and Korea. It's literally the same people. And, okay. They're gonna deny it, they're gonna, no, do that and say other people. These are the same people that most likely drive idols to suicide because, you're not good enough, or, oh, you're dating somebody? Well, like, okay, you can't be doing that. Those people.
It's the concept that's kind of followed the word idol for a while.
Yeah.
Because what people believe an idol to be is just someone that's, just to be perfectly blunt, never had sex, never dated anybody, has never gone on a date.
Yeah, I love the one where there was a news story about, like, what was it? An idol had to have a secret boyfriend away from her manager because her manager wanted her to fake date another idol who was, like, abusive or something? I don't remember. But she had this guy who she actually loved, and, apparently a fan found out and decided that they wanted to sell that information for money, and then apparently the guy ended up getting murdered. Like, the boyfriend ended up getting murdered. What is exploding? Oh, I hit some mummies. Okay. But like the boyfriend ended up getting murdered by a jealous fan. And of course this is Korea, so I'm fairly certain the guy who actually did it didn't even get arrested. Ow.
Yeah, that's another thing, is that each VTuber has their own number of super fans that would just do the craziest shit for them, whether their idol wanted it or not. And it can often lead more so the idol in trouble, bigger trouble than probably the super fan, which is probably the shittiest thing.
Like, I've seen people, like, that meme where it's like the 400-pound fat guy, greasy whatever, and he donates like his entire life savings to like a like a character or like whoever. I know somebody who's done that, and it's like it's like, buddy, she's never actually gonna even acknowledge you beyond like your name and how much you donate. Like,
yeah, basically.
Like,
and those are the kinds of people who are just very desperate for like attention or something.
Yeah, and that was the worst thing, right? Was because I was literally like, I liked them, like, crush, like, but like, it was very hard because
it's also even worse when and this is more so for VTubers, but if somebody finds out who you really are, like your actual identity.
Oh! Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh boy.
You like, have fun trying to cover that back up. You can, although you can try to deny it, it's still gonna be out there.
No,
Even though
it's like
some
you,
people-
like people, you can try to
Even
deny
though-
it, but somebody's actually gonna go check. Like they might even fly from the U.S. to Korea to check. There's people crazy enough to do that.
Although there are VTubers, more specifically from HoloLive, that have actually shown their faces and, like, on camera, and they haven't denied it. It's like, hey, here's what I actually look like in, real life.
Yeah, that's especially dangerous because when you do that, people then will usually try to find you. I had somebody that I met online, and I sent them my face, and they literally tried to find me. That was horrifying. They ended up finding somebody else, and they thought it was me. Well,
What happened to them?
they got arrested.
Good.
Because they maybe kind of sort of beat the woman, and kind of maybe sort of almost killed her. Yeah, no. It is rather spooky what people will do.
Yep.
Yeah, no, that's why I'm not really trusting of anyone. Like, yeah, I'll be friendly, I'll be nice, you know, like, but for me to actually trust people with, like, how to find me or stuff like that, like, you know, I'm not going to trust them with the, God fucking damn it. I'm not going to trust them with that unless there's, like, a lot of reason for me to. And that's why, because people will go to crazy extremes. You never know who you're actually talking to. And it really bugs me. Also, the other thing is that people can be whoever they want online. They can put whatever they want as a profile image and all that stuff. And you never actually know who you're talking to. For instance, my dear mother had this thing where she was like, well, like, it says, like, they're a doctor. Well, okay, did you look up that doctor's name? Well, like, I shouldn't need to, because, like, it says here they're a doctor. It's like, okay. The same generation that told us not to believe everything we saw online started believing everything they saw online. Funny that. Oh, hello.
That would be the equivalent of saying I'm the... That would be the equivalent of saying I'm the president of, like, fucking Canada or something.
I'm the president of
Like-
Zimbabwe!
Like, if I just put that on my... If I just put that on my bio, people would just automatically buy it. I'm like, oh hey, can I move to Canada and live there?
I think for a while I had, local Zimbabwe prince on my Facebook thing. You
Your
know,
other
the...
thing was...
Or, sorry,
Yeah.
local Nigerian prince. The the common scam where it's like, hello, I'm a Nigerian prince and I'm trying to... Yeah, that. Yeah.
Hey kid, you want some free nitro?
Oh, I actually got a free Nitro scam post from a guy who used to be in RFC. Or, used to be in my FC. I keep forgetting, you don't play Final Fantasy. Your brother does.
Free company.
Yeah, your
Yeah, my
brother
brother
does.
does, but...
Well, your brother's cool.
But he has the money for the damn subscription. I don't.
Oh, come on, it's only, what, $55? And then another $15 a month? Wait, because I know if you buy Endwalker, you get all of the old expansions as well. But I don't remember if it's 60 or 40. But that's the other thing, right? Like, I guess this is just, like, something about games in general. Shadowbringers alone was not the most recent one, but the one before that, was, I think, 80 hours long. and that's just the main story. Then you have all the side quests like Eden and I'm blanking on literally everything else. All the side content that you can do in Shadowbringers. And that's all, you know, another 40, 50 hours of cutscenes and gameplay. Then you have all the extremes, and then you have, like, you know, so on and so forth. And so there's so much you can still do. Oh, that's a mimic. But there's so much additional content. So you have, what, 150 some hours of additional content in a game that costs you, let's see, like maybe $100 total. But that's still more content than most $60 AAA games combined. And that's my point. But yeah, like, modern AAA games are really, really short, terrible graphics compared to what they could be. And they just seem like cash grabs. Pokemon. Sorry, I have a bit of a cough. But
Battlefield.
Yeah, Battlefield 1 was fine. I liked it. But like, it just seemed, it just seems like they're trying to get more out of, like, more money out of less content. But then, like, you get Endwalker, where I beat it, I'm not joking when I say I beat it in 5 18-hour days. As in, I played it consecutively over 5 days, 18 hours a day.
And by the way, I was talking about specifically Battlefield 2042.
Oh. Yeah, I know Ryan got that. I don't remember if it was good or not.
It's terrible. It's god-awful.
Oh boy. Well, that means I'll have to play it at some point. You know me, I like bad games.
Get it on sale if you really want it.
Oh, more bombs. Oh, Mimic! Ah!
Okay, where's with this crazy mimic? Seriously.
I think it lost me. No, it's still coming.
Also, did you hear that they're finally gonna ditch the annual releases for COD?
For what?
They're ditching the annual releases for Call of Duty.
Wait, really?
Yeah. There's not gonna be a new title this year.
Oh my god! They're gonna have to do 2 FIFA titles this year.
FIFA? That's EA, dude. Call of Duty's Activision.
Same thing. Well, you know, the
Not
joke... Yeah, the joke is that there's two releases every year without fail. One is FIFA and the other is Call of Duty. And I guess they're not doing Call of Duty this year, so they gotta make up for it with another FIFA.
Now, if only Pokemon could follow this, could learn the same lesson.
If only Pokemon could actually put out a good game. Oh wait, they did. And then, well, good thing it wasn't a mainline game.
Legends are... Yeah, it was a spin-off. Or
whoops.
Would it be called a spin-off, even though it's kind of a...
Nah, it would be a spin-off, because it's not a mainline game.
Diamond and Pearl?
No, I'm talking about Arceus.
Yeah, I know, that's what I'm talking about too.
Yes, I'm talking about Arceus being a spin-off. Also, Diamond and Pearl were bad. Like, really bad. Like, abysmally so.
The old ones or the new ones?
I mean, kind of both.
Because Platinum, I thought, was definitely better than Diamond and Pearl by a mile.
Yep. And now you see how I feel about it.
After was, and then
5 was the best generation.
Generation 5 was the best in terms of, well, pretty much everything.
In terms of, like, yeah, in terms of everything, it was the best. I think it still had, like, 90% of everything. Except for, did Gen 5 have a Battle Frontier?
I mean, in Black and White 2, you had the, Pokemon tournament.
Well, it didn't have like the actual Battle Frontier though.
It didn't have the Battle Frontier, but it did have something with a lot more substance, I guess, in comparison. Even though it kind of requires a whole lot of grinding in order to even participate. Which I guess you can still say the same for the Battle Frontier as well.
Like, the Battle Frontier, though, was fun because it was a different game mode. Also, I'm gonna say, they really should have kept rotation battles. Like, rotation battles were, I think, my favorite. I didn't like triple battles. They got really confusing really fast.
Triple battles were just...
They were double battles, but worse.
We're just doubles, but with 3 Pokemon. That's about it.
Yeah, and then you had really weird targeting, too.
On top of that, it's just that there's nothing added on to it.
Well, no, because you also had... You couldn't target... If you were trying to attack the Pokemon on the left, you couldn't target the right side of them. You couldn't target the left or the middle.
And that's about it, really. Nothing else beyond that.
Yeah, in rotation battles, though, it was a one-on-one, but you also had 2 other Pokemon you could swap into. So, for instance, if you had you had Cyndaquil, Chikorita, Totodile, and you were against, Bulbasaur, Charmander, Squirtle, and you had your Chikorita against their Charmander, you could actually just swap into Totodile. And then, so you wouldn't have a weakness. But what if they swapped into Bulbasaur, Like, it brought in this level of complexity. But then they got rid of that because, oh boy! No, sorry, not Alola. I keep forgetting. This is bad. This is why it's so bad. X and Y. What the hell? It added literally nothing. Yeah, no, X and Y is literally the most fucking forgettable part of the series.
I think more people see Auras for Gen 6 than X and Y.
Was Auras Gen 6 or was it Gen 7?
Gen 6.
Really?
Yes.
Huh. But yeah, it was entirely forgettable. And that was its problem.
Auras was also had some really bad missed potential.
I'm gonna say, honestly, like, the #1 problem with Auras is that they didn't stay true to Ruby and Sapphire.
Not completely, at any rate.
Not to the point where it didn't matter.
Battle Frontier. They just gave us the shitty, whatchamacallit.
Yeah, no. So, what they did with the Battle Frontier in Auras was literally a slap in the face. Where, oh, it's on its way! Ha ha ha! No. No. Like, you can't just, like... The other thing was that, what they did with, the new models or whatever bullshit they tried to pull. Where they were like, oh, there's new models for the Pokemon that we had to make. No, there weren't. We literally have proven time and time again that you have been using the same fucking models for, like, everything up to, from X and Y all the way up to Sword and Shield. Like, and they think that they're so slick that we won't notice. We did, quite quickly. And they still try to play it off.
Yeah, for me, it's not the fact that they did reuse models, it's the fact that they lied about it.
Yep.
Like, I would have accepted it if they just kept their mouths shut, but nope.
Yeah, like, Game Freak, to be perfectly honest, was nice. They, were I think a good gaming company. But then, I feel like they got greedy. And they tried to, say, well, we don't want to work anymore with X and Y.
Then just pawn it off to somebody else that cares.
Well,
I mean, give it to Genius Give it
They
to Genius
can't.
Sonority. They made Pokemon. They made 2 Pokemon games in the past, and they were both really damn good.
Yeah, but they can't. Because you know how much money each Pokemon game generates. They can't.
Yeah, but the revenue is gonna trickle down at some point, and your reputation going down the shitter still.
Don't let them hear you say that.
I don't fucking care.
I mean, to them, okay, so Pokemon's got that appeal factor, right? Where it doesn't matter that they're selling fewer and fewer games, because people are still going to go out of their way to buy them every year, right? So people are going to go, new Pokemon game announced, instant pre-order. Which, I mean, is okay. But, like...
I mean, here's the thing. The only reason I bought Legends Arceus was just because it was different enough to the point where I can differentiate it as a separate thing. And so I decided to give it that chance, and as I played it, I actually grew to like it quite a bit, and then that feeling grew more and more. It was actually a fresh start. A fresh start to something. To what? I don't know, but it was fun. I don't care. I liked it, and that's how it's gonna stay.
I think the issue was... Game Freak made Legends Arceus, right?
Yeah.
I think that's the biggest issue. I feel like BDSP was intentionally sabotaged. Like, have you seen the bugs that are in that thing? Look at it. You can literally just teleport off and on the cycling road. Literally just teleport off and on it. You know, it's got the same bugs that were in the original Diamond and Pearl. Like, you can actually just surf in Elite Four. It's got all of the same bugs, and also it just doesn't... It feels incredibly rushed. It feels to me like they gave it a sprite style that they knew people would hate. Oh my god, really reset entirely. But it feels to me like they gave it a sprite style that they knew people would hate. And it doesn't feel really like something that Game Freak had confidence in. Which is kind of the issue with 40K, where it feels like it was just a cash grab. It doesn't feel thought out. It doesn't feel like somebody put thought into it. It feels like somebody said, let's make money, let's just do this. But the other thought that I had was that it feels like Game Freak, with the whole, like, oh, new models thing, I don't trust them anymore. What I feel like they did was, there's been a lot of talk about, is Game Freak the right dev for Pokemon still? And there's people arguing, yeah, no. But what I feel like they did, with Game Freak not being trustworthy anymore, is what I feel like they intentionally took Pokemon, and they tried to make it like, oh, look, the other developer didn't do very good. Wow, it's almost like we still need to be the ones to develop the games.
Another thing is, I have seen talks of people hoping that another dev or company would just buy off Pokemon somehow.
That's not gonna be possible.
Yeah, because it's literally the highest highest grossing franchise in the fucking world.
In history, too. I was gonna say, yeah, like, good luck, because this fucking Pokemon makes more money than Disney. And that's crazy.
Yeah, better hope Microsoft has enough money to buy all that with their craziness. First was Bethesda, and then Activision Blizzard.
Okay, like, to be fair, though, I feel like what they did with the Activision Blizzard was kind of mercy. Sorry, I'm saving. I don't feel like it was malicious.
Considering Activision's shitty behavior, yeah.
Also, here's the other thing, right? how many players does WoW? I mean, it lost quite a few, but like, how many players does WoW have?
I don't know.
Quite a few.
To be honest. I stopped following WoW a long time ago.
Like, I understand, like, right, that I have occasional absolute obsessions with 14. God damn it, Django. Push the block! I understand that I have occasional obsessions with 14, right? I understand that, and I will fully admit it. But, like, there's a lot of stuff that, like, people will talk about, like, situations and, like, cool stuff that happens in games, that the only way I can... No! The only way I can kind of... I don't want to say identify with it, but, like, you know what I mean. Where, like, oh, yeah, like, I know how that works. I need to get down. Is with 14, because in 14 something similar happened, or, you know, so on and so forth. Like, okay, liking Star Wars Legends is not a problem, right? My problem is with the people who treat it like like Legends is the gospel, right? The Bible truth. Like, you can't, like, it can't do wrong. There's a switch up there. That, like, no, that's not how it works. Like, the other thing is that people go, oh, they never brought back Palpatine. Like, you know what? They never brought back Palpatine in Legends. They never brought him back just randomly. Oh, they did. About a dozen times. And in that whole series called Dark Empire, Luke turns evil for reason. Like, oh, I just wanted to destroy the Sith from the inside. Then why did you start using the dark side? Why would you just decide to be Palpatine's apprentice? It was so much worse. I will say, though, that the sequels aren't that great, but I will also say that I like to watch them as a person who goes to Star Wars, to Star Wars movie, to turn my brain off and go, ooh, pretty laser swords and pew-pew laser guns. I watch those movies to turn my brain off and go, ooh, cool action, not like, what, they didn't do the thing that they could have because they didn't watch. I don't care about that. What I care about is, you know, pew-pew laser, I almost said swords. Pew-pew laser swords. Right.
Pew-pew sword!
Feel the wrath of my laser sword, pew-pew. Like, yeah, like, when I go to a Star Wars movie or, you know, content of any sort, I want to be entertained in a way that is goofy, right? Like, in a way that, like, ha ha ha, you know, cool laser sword magic man, or cool magic man used laser sword to, you know. I don't want to have to remember 50 billion things about, you know, like, where in this comic, or, like, whatever. So, also, we're having to deal with Ciabatta again.
Also, to put a cap on the Pokemon discussion, Scarlet and Violet, so far, after the first trailer, does look infinitely better than, at the very least, Sword and Shield.
You know what? The problem with that is that we've said that every generation.
Yeah, but
I'm waiting to pre-order.
I do mean this time, they better know what they're doing with this one. This will legit be my last chance I'm giving to Pokemon for the main line.
Hey Patrick, really quick. By the way,
Muspel.
It's Surtur!
It's Surtur.
Levitane, Lake Yarn! Did he just say it's hot? You're not being purified yet. Also, I do remember this boss actually being hard. But I also think I did, this before I did, Ow!
Also, that was probably the most we've ever talked in any stream period so far.
I mean... Yeah, now people actually get to hear me rant.
Don't worry, I've ranted a little bit too.
No, I mean, that was my point. That's all I do.
Also, that conversation was rather interesting, and literally went from one different thing to a whole nother thing.
I mean, that's what it's like talking to me.
I wonder how much of this you're going to be putting in the video.
Probably not a lot.
Yeah, it was kind of a lot of talking. You got squished.
Ah! Got batted.
Rip.
Okay, well. Oh! Wow! I got bapped.
Mama said knock you out. Bah!
I got bapped.
One more try.
Probably a few. Ow. Oh, it's Shibata again. Wow! He's resurrecting Totally Not Surtur. Totally Not the God of Fire. Wow, look at that! I need to hit him with all my grenades, but I think I know probably how to do this, though. Oh! Okay. That's how you want to play, huh? Where is he? I'm running circles around you. I am the scout. The fortress of teams, too.
Into the
I think
drink.
now he takes extra damage!
And he's hot. Time to cool him off.
Ow.
Oh, but now he's split in three.
Alright, well... I'm honestly just supposed to dodge these. I'm almost out of energy as well. Ah! Got him.
About
Hey! Muspel dead!
Muspel's dead!
Oh, now we gotta pile driver him, that's right. Gotta go all the way back.
Also, that coffin just dropped on him.
Dropped right on me, yeah. Ciabatta, what is it you're trying to do? You'll find out in time. Wait, did you call me Ciabatta? Again? Well, don't die first. Also, I love the fact that, like, okay, so Ciabatta and Django are wearing the exact same things except for their pellet swapped. But his pants or his shorts look like he's wearing a skirt. It's really funny. Hey! Let me save. We're gonna probably purify, or pile driver the fuck out of Muspel here. With a vengeance. And also regain all of my,
Gonna pile drive Dwayne.
He's not a rock, he's made of metal. Where does this go?
Treasure.
You know what? If there's a mimic in here, there's a mimic in here. Yeah, rising grenades. Bomb grenades!
No mimic.
No mimic, that's interesting. So we had the newspaper for what was his name? Yeah. No, I need to raise the fire level again. We have the fire extinguisher for this guy. It works double time.
Gotta cool him off.
He's a hothead.
He is hella hot-headed.
Alright, we're gonna leave you there. You're gonna have your own little fit, buddy. We're gonna raise the fire level again. Also, I love every time where it's like, we gotta raise the water level! Now you're just like, yes, we must raise the fire level. It's so funny.
And watched this cutscene several times.
Yeah. Another problem with old games. Cutscenes?
Yep. What the f is that?
Nobody knows.
It's a myth.
It's made up by the Illuminati. Oh no. Well, okay, you're not gonna do the thing again, are you? Good, Muspel. Oh, no, you are. You're just gonna not knock me the Oh! No! Whoops. Don't you dare try to... There. You're coming with me, buckaroo. Alright, cool, we got to the part. Muspel is big and heavy and made of dumb. Oh, he's getting mad. I called him dumb and he got mad. Alright, so we got to the part again. Did you know if we can put him on the fucking, like, panel, he can have his little fit, and we can actually just... Oh. Yeah, I didn't want that. Leave me alone! And now we can take him off the panel. Because we solved the puzzle. Wow. I'm actually kind of curious why this solar purification... Really? We're almost at the... Kind of curious as to why that's there. Oh, because we gotta go all the way back and raise the fire level. Or lower the fire level. Amazing. So he gets to be, meeting the sun, I guess. Alrighty. Oh, yeah, grab Muspel. He had a nice sun bath. Oh, also, banana! Wait, I want to see if the banana combos with the speed fruit. It doesn't. Okay. Well, we're gonna eat another banana. Banana. Whoa! I forgot about this for grammar, but I did not forget about it for Muspel. We also have banana. Another thing is that we have one apple for this. And I don't really want to see if we can go back to base area thing. You know what? We're gonna see if, we're gonna see if we can do this on however much health we have right now. I want to see if the Rising Sun grenades actually do anything in this, in this case. I think they do.
A huge chunk of his health is going down really fast.
Oh, he let the...
Gotta cool it up.
I think we win. Hey! Hospital dead!
That was 10 times easier than Garmer. C minus.
I know. Well, probably the amount of damage I took.
Yeah, maybe. I always.
Alright, we've purified both Guardians. And with both seals now gone, we can go past Sealed Hill. Alright, we're gonna go see what's on the other end of Sealed Hill. Your solar gun has both attack element and frame type, basically. Become the ultimate gun master. Oh, by the way, we got, flamethrower. I'm really hoping that right up here is not Ciabatta, or one of the Ciabatta boss fights. I am purposely calling him Ciabatta, only partially purposely. We can't walk to Soul City, that sounds bad. I mean, it's not like I have the ability to go anywhere else. Remaining tower.